Hi, so I want to look at how to convert from other bases to other bases. So let's say 6 2 3 base 9 to base 6. So how to do this? There are two steps to doing this. The first step is to convert from base 9. So step 1, you're converting from base 9 first to base 10. So then step 2, then you're now converting from base 10 to base 6, which is your required base. So that's the step to take. So we're going to start with step 1, base 9 to base 10. So you're seeing there are steps like that, base 9 to base 10. So how to convert this to base 10? So you have to do that by expanding. So you have 6 by 9 plus 2 by 9 plus 3 times 9. And so we're going to give the basis power 0 from the right, 0 1 2. And so we have 9 to the power of 2 is 81 plus 2 times 9, then plus 3. 9 to the power of 0 is 1. And so what I have is 81 by 6. I have 486. Then plus 2 times 9 is 18 plus 3. Then I have 507 base 10. Okay, so we've gotten our answer to be base 10. So we're going to convert 507 base 10, that's step 2, to base 6. 507 down to base 6. So 507 divided by 6, I have 84. Remainder 3. Then I have 84 divided by 6. I have 14. Remainder 0. And then I have 14 divided by 6. I have 2. Remainder 2. And then I have 6. 2 divided by 6 is practically impossible, so I'm going to write 0 and bring this 2 down, and 2. So then remember, I'm converting to base 6, so that means my answer is actually going to be 2 2 0 3 base 6. So that's basically my answer. 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 base 2. So I converted that to base 7. So converting to base 7, from base 2 to base 7, you have to first convert from base 2 to base 10. That's step 1. Then step 2, from base 10 to base 7. Okay, so step 1, we're going to convert that to base 10. So I have 1 multiplied by the base 2 plus 0 multiplied by the base 2 plus 1 multiplied by the base 2 plus 1 multiplied by the base 2 plus 0 multiplied by the base 2 plus 1 multiplied by the base 2 and plus 1 multiplied by the base 2. So I'm going to give the base power from the left: 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 6. Okay, then we have 1 to the power of 6, sorry, 2 to the power of 6 is actually 64, so that's 1 by 64. Then 2 to the power of 5 is actually 32. Then plus 1, 2 to the power of 4 is 16. Plus 1 times 2 to the power of 3 is 8. 8 plus 2 to the power of 2 is 4. Plus 1 to the power of 1 is 2. Then plus 1 multiplied by, then 1 multiplied by 2 to the power of 0 is actually 1. So that's 64 plus 0 plus 1 times 16 is 16 plus 1 times 8 is 8 plus 0 times 4 is 0 plus 1 times 2 is 2 plus 1 times 1 is 4. So I have 64 plus 16 plus 8 plus 2 plus 1. And so my final answer is actually 91. So you have 91 base 10. So that's the first step. So I'm going to convert 91 base 10 to base 7, second step. So we got our answer to be 91 base 10. And so I'm going to convert that to base 7. So I'm going to do long division. 91, then 7. Okay, then 91 divided by 7. What I get is 13, remainder 0. And 13 divided by 7. What I get is 1, remainder 6. So 1 divided by 7 is practically impossible, so I'm going to write 0, remainder this one here. Write that here. So I'm going to write that from the bottom to the top. And so what I get to convert this to base 7 is actually 160 base 7. So that's practically my answer to that question. And then we have this question, 3D 5 base 16. We're converting that to base 8. So basically, this is in base 16. You have to convert that to base 8. So do that yourself. Try that. Pause the video and try it. So if you are converting from base 16 to base 8, the first thing to do is to convert from base 16 to base 10 and from base 10 to base 8. So let's convert from 16 to base 10. So you have 3 by 16 plus d times 16 plus 5 times 16. So I'm going to give power to the bases from the left, from the right, 0, 1, and 2. So 16 by 16 raised to the power of 2 is actually 256 plus d. What's our d? A is 10, B is 11, C is 12, and D should be 13. So D is 13. That's 13 multiplied by 16 to the power of 1 is 16. 10 plus 5, 16 to the power of 0 is 1. And so you have 256 times 3. I have 768 plus 13 times 16. What I get is 208. 10 plus 208. 10 plus 5 times 1 is 5. And so altogether, I have 981 base 10. So since we have that to be converted to this, converted to base 10, so we're going to convert this now to base 8. Okay, good. So now do that? Do that by long division. So 981 base 8. Okay, so 181 divided by 8, what we get is 122. Remainder 5. So 122 divided by 8 again. So we have 15, remainder 2, then we have 8. So how many 8 can we get in 15? Can just get 1, remainder 7. Then 8 in 1, that's practically 1 divided by 8, that's practically impossible, so we have 0. So remainder this guy here, 1. So I'm going to count that from bottom to top. So I have, converting this to this, I have 1, 1, 7, 2, 5, base 8. Okay, so that's that. So we have this 5a 7 base 12. We're converting that to base 16. So pause the video and try this yourself. So the first step to doing this is actually converting this to base 10, then converting that your answer from base 10 down to base 16. So let's follow that step. So converting that to base 10, you have 5 by 12 plus a times 12 plus 7 times 12. So give power to the bases 1, 0, 1, 2. And so I have 5, 12 squared is 144 plus a. What's my a? A is 10. Then 12 plus 7, 12 to the power of 0 is 1. And so I have 144 multiplied by 5. I have 720 plus 120, then plus 7. So what I get as my final answer is 847 base 10. Okay, so we're going to convert this to base 16. So how do we do that? By long division. That's 847 base 10, then divided by 16. So what I get is 52, remainder 15, then 52 divided by 16, I get 3, remainder 4, then 16. Can 3 divided by 16? Nope. So 0, remainder, what's there? 3. So bring it down here, 3. So we count that from bottom to top. And so what you have is, so you have 3, 4, 1, 5. But we only have 15 in base 16 is actually A is 10, B is 11, C is 12, D is 13, E is 15. So we're going to erase that and turn this to E. So basically what I have is 3, 4, E base 16.